Hello, in this session I'll be dealing with the timesheet management process. At the time when your booking is confirmed, the system generates a timesheet which is referenced alongside with your booking reference number and the individual shifts which your client or your candidate was confirmed for. To start the process, go to Accounts on the top menu bar. You can right click it and open it in a new tab. The default view will always be open timesheet. So in this instance we have 8 open timesheets. I just want to point out a few things to avoid any confusion. The start and end date, for instance, if we look at this specific timesheet, it starts on the 29th of April and finishes on the 5th of May. Now that points to a job reference number TW48. It's the second timesheet, and it starts with the first shift. So it was booked by your internal candidate, one of your candidates. That's his name. That's just the pay rate he or she was confirmed for, the estimated number of hours, the total payable. So this is not how much you charge a client, and there are 5 shifts or 5 logs. On the left-hand side, open timesheets, very straightforward information, and we'll get to the rest in the next step. The reason why there's no complete button next to the specific candidate is because this Jeff was supplied by one of your subcontracted agencies. Therefore, you can't complete a timesheet on behalf of Jeff. However, your client can, as well as your subcontracted agencies, they can complete and submit the timesheet. So if you work on a very large database, or you have hundreds and hundreds of open timesheets, you can use the search feature to go and identify the candidate by name. Straightforward, click on complete on the right hand side and it will open the time logs. Because we work on a 24-hour clock, for instance, this Saturday the 3rd of May starts at 8 o'clock in the morning and it then finishes on Sunday morning at 8 o'clock. So if the candidate worked longer hours or fewer hours, just move the slider to the left and to the right. The unpaid breaks, pretty important. Some clients or some institutions do not pay for breaks, and so your candidates might be legally required to take a break. If that's the case, select the breaks that your candidates took at the time when they did the shift. If you do not submit these breaks, it may cause a problem further down the line, especially when you start invoicing, and it causes further disputes along the line. So select the shifts that you want to submit them, and then the system will ask you whether this information is true or accurate. There's electronic staffing record. You could, if you have your own internal payroll numbers for your candidates, you could select it here from your list, or go to his professional profile and add the numbers accordingly. When you submit, you will be able to submit it. It goes to a pending folder. Now in this pending folder you could see which of your clients are still need to act on submitting your or approving your timesheets. And then once your timesheets are approved, it will go into this payment due tab, which is exportable to Excel, and then you can import this again into whatever payroll application you need. My advice to everybody using not only the system, but it's basically common sense. Like you would fill in a manual timesheet, your candidate would go to an authorized individual to sign the manual timesheet. I strongly advise you to communicate this to your candidates, that when they submit a timesheet, or when you submit a timesheet, that you would not identify the person at your client's premises who are authorized to submit or approve these online timesheets, for them to go online and approve the timesheets, because otherwise this pending folder will just become unmanageable. Okay, hope this helps, I'll catch you soon.